Hello everybody. This is the day I've been talking about ever since you guys started subscribing in this channel. I said to you, I'm gonna be giving you the information. I'm gonna be teaching you how to trade the market, you and you alone. I'm giving you this information right now, guys. Today is the day that I've been waiting for, that you guys have been waiting for. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't joined the group or you haven't joined the community. Subscribe in that button below that you can see. Below there there's a subscribe button. So make sure that you subscribe so that you become one of the community in my channel where we share every information. So starting from today going forward, I'm gonna be posting videos regularly where I'll be teaching you how to trade the market. So you guys make sure that you are subscribed so that you get alert on every post that I'm gonna be posting. To get the alert, make sure that you also click the bell button next to the subscribe button. This is a subscribe button just next here, or just close to it. There is a bell button. Click it so that you can get the notifications every time I post or drop a video. So guys, let's head straight into the information that I've always talked about. So today's topic, guys, is gonna be very precise. It's gonna be very simple. I'm gonna be teaching you how to trade the market. I'm gonna be teaching you how to take trades. So I'm gonna be teaching you where to place. Exactly where the place, exactly the position where you should take the trade after you've done your analysis. I'm gonna be taking you from bigger time frames. I'm gonna be taking you from bigger time frames to smaller time frames as we go down, to smaller time frames as we go down. So I'm gonna be taking you through all the steps. As you can see now, I'm on smaller time frame, going back to my bigger time frame. So the biggest time frame that I would advise you, make sure that you write this down. The biggest time frame that I would advise you to use, of course, it's a 4-hour chart. So or you can go as far as 1 day, but I don't recommend weekly charts. I don't recommend monthly charts. I recommend from daily charts going down. So my biggest charts, it will be 1 hour, it will be 4 hours, and it will be daily chart. So those are my biggest charts. Right now, currently, I'm on the screen that you can see on the screen that you can see there. I'm on 4-hour chart. So guys, let's make sure that we write this information down, because this is gonna be great, guys. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be great. Let's start with our lesson. This is lesson 1, episode 1, series 1. Yes, let's do this, guys. I'm so excited because sharing information has been my dream, guys. You know that. So let's head straight into it, guys. So as you can see, I want to zoom in so that we can see the candlesticks properly. You see, we can see the candlesticks properly. So for today's lesson, we're gonna be using gold. If you don't know it as gold, you know it as XAUUSD. So we're gonna be using gold for today's lesson, and I want you guys to grab the information as exactly as it is. This information, by the way, it does not only apply on gold, but it also applies on other currency pairs. It also applies on Nasdaq. It applies on VIX, boom 75, whatever, boom and crash or whatever. You can use this information in any pair, in any asset. So guys, let's head straight into it. First of all, write this down. Bigger time frame. First of all, so I'm on my bigger time frame. What is it that you want on a bigger time frame? What you want on a bigger time frame, guys? My beautiful community, my forex champions. What you want on a bigger time frame? You want the general direction. You want the general direction. That's what you want. What you want on a bigger time frame is the general direction. So basically, what do we mean by general direction? We want to see where the market is coming from, where the market is going. So basically, to see that, you need to identify where the current price is. So this is where our current price is. So since this is where our current price is, we want to identify where it's coming from. So we want to pick the high point. I will use high point as HP. So you know, when I write high point, I mean HP. So we want our high point, HP. As you can see, this is our high point, this is our HP. Then we want the low point. So let's take a low point here. Let's use this one as our low point, our low point. So we'll use our low point as what? As LP. Guys, I'm sure that you are following up. Guys, this is the best information that you can have. I mean, a lot of traders are not giving you this information, and I know why. And I also know you know why, because they want you to rely on them based on these signals and whatever, you know, what. So guys, you know, I'm all about the information, the real information. So LP, this is our low point, this is our high point. Now we want to connect our high point with our low points now. Guys, make sure that you subscribe down there. Make sure that you subscribe down there, because this information is coming in bulks. I'm gonna be posting more videos as from this one. So I want to zoom a little bit out so that I can see my low point. Let me move the general direction. Let me move and put it right there. Now I want to connect my high point with my low point. Or maybe I should have used this one as my low point. Yeah, it's fine. Let's use this one as my low point. It's okay. It's okay. You know why we call this a low point? Because it's the lowest. You know that's why we call this one a high point, because it's the highest. Now let's connect them. We use a trend line. We take our line from there, pull it up. We connect it with the second low point, going up, going up, going up. You see that? Now we've got our general direction. Our general direction, it means that this was what? An uptrend. This was what? An uptrend. This is an uptrend. So we've got our general direction. We've got our general direction. Now we know that this was an uptrend. This was an uptrend. So now we want to connect from the uptrend, we are looking for one thing here. We are looking for a point where our trend has been broken, right? We are looking for a point where our trend has been broken. Let's go and search for that point. This is where they broke our trend line. What do we mean broke? It means they went below the trend line. You see, they went below the trend line. So this is what happened. They went below the trend line. So this is nice. Now we can connect our high point with the second high point, right? Now, I would advise you to not use this one. Let's use this one. You know why? Because this is a head and shoulder. This is a head and shoulder. This is a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. So on a head and shoulder, we always use what? We always use the second shoulder. By the way, I will teach you about the entry points in the upcoming video. Where I'll be talking about head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, M and W formations. I will be teaching you that. Now we want to get the general direction, how to analyze, how to analyze. Anyways, let's continue. We take the trend line, we connect the shoulder with the second shoulder going down. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Perfect. Now we've connected our shoulder with the second high point. So we understand this is the high point. So now since this high point has a shoulder, we use the shoulder. Since this high point has a son or a daughter, we use the daughter, or we use the son. We no longer use the father. It's the next generation. It's the next generation. Now, we can see that the trend line, this one, it was broken here. Since it was broken, it did not confirm an uptrend. It was supposed to go up because it broke the trend. It broke the downtrend. So let's write it down that this is a downtrend. Let's write it down. This is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. This one is a downtrend. This is an uptrend. This is a downtrend. This downtrend, it was broken here. So after breaking, we expect a reversal. Like here. They broke here, and we expected a reversal of a downtrend since this was an uptrend. So it did go down. So we should have sold here. But anyways, we'll go to that. Now I'm explaining trends. I want to explain the general direction. Now the general direction of here is a downtrend. The general direction of here is an uptrend. General direction. So you guys understand very, very well what all this means. You understand very, very well what all this general direction is all about. Remember, we're still on a bigger time frame. We are not taking trades now. We are not taking trades. I want to show you how you can take trades. You will see. Just stick with me. Now we want to connect the we call it a support. We call it a support. We want to connect our support here. Now let's head straight with the downtrend. It went down. They reject. It went down. They reject. It went down. They reject. Now we can see that there was a rejection here. There was a rejection here. A rejection here. It went down. They reject. There was a rejection here. It went down. They reject. There was a rejection here. Rejection. Now let's first connect these two rejections here. When you connect those rejections, what do? Connect them like this. Now you see that there is another trend line here. But the trend line was broken here. So it is no longer valid. It is invalid, this one. Now we continue. They went down, they reject. They went down, they reject. Now we need to connect these two. How do we connect them? We can use either a highlight or a trend line. But I want to use a highlight. You see? Now I've highlighted. This is, I know you guys have been seeing a lot of highlights in my charts, but you did not understand how I came to have them, you know. So it's fine. Now you know how I came to have those highlights. We call this a highlight. Now the highlight indicates that there was a rejection here, there was a rejection here, so they rejected just above what my highlight there. They went up. But remember, they will be playing along, they will be playing inside, they will be playing inside here, they will be playing inside there, inside, they will be playing inside the trend line and the highlight. So when they break the trend line, we're expecting a rise. When they broke my highlight, we're expecting a drop. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if the market breaks here, we're expecting them to what? To go down. But what happens when they break here? We're expecting them to go up. You understand? So there are two possibilities. Either they go up or they go down. There are two possibilities. Now, how can you know which one to take? You wait for them to tell you. You wait for them to break through. So from here, since it is on our trend line here, we're expecting the market to come back here. We're expecting them to drop. Now it means we're expecting to sell from here because they have not broken the line. So we're expecting them to come back here to retest again what our mark there, our highlight. Now what do? You are expecting a drop there, a sell, right? What do? Now you can switch to a smaller time frame. I recommend 15 minutes. You see, there is our trend line. There is our trend line. We know that at this area here, we're expecting a what? We're expecting a sell here. We're expecting a sell here. Now, for you to get a sell here, you need to find an entry point. You need to find an entry point. An entry point, there are 4 types of entry points that you can expect. The first one that you can expect an M formation. An M formation. You can expect an M formation. It will show you an M. Now, the second one that you can expect a W formation. A W formation. So, an M formation and a W formation, these are just reversals of each other. You see? Reversals of each other. You can always see an M formation when we are about to see a downtrend. You can see a W formation when you are about to see an uptrend. Now, this is a head and shoulder formation. A head and shoulder formation. So these two, the M formation and the head and shoulder, they go in pack. They are for downtrend. They are for downtrend. These two. Let me just take this one and put it far away here. So these two, this one and this one, these two, they are for a downtrend. They are for a downtrend. They work on a downtrend. You can see them just before a downtrend is formed. These two. I will expand them further in the upcoming video because I won't be able to insert all the information in this video. So this one, the W formation, it goes in a peg with what? we call what we call a reversal head and shoulder. So I will just say R head and shoulder, RHS, R, H, and S. So you would understand that this is a reversal head and shoulder formation, head and shoulder formation. Yeah, so these two, they are for an uptrend. They are for an uptrend. Guys, I'm telling you, this information is something that not every trader can teach you. It's something that not every trader can teach you. So I'm giving it to you guys for free. You know, I'm all about free stuff. So anyways, you can see these two on an uptrend just before an uptrend is formed. I will explain them further on the following video. I'm sure tomorrow or the day after. So a video is coming for entry points. Don't worry. So these two onward on a downtrend. So meaning here we said we're expecting what? We're expecting a drop on a bigger time frame, right? We said that we're expecting a drop. You can't see very well because of the things that I wrote there. So let's go back to 15 minutes. So it means here we're expecting to see either of the two, these ones. It's either we see an M being formed. It's either we see an M being formed, an M being formed, or a head and shoulder, right? It's either we see an M being formed or a head and shoulder here. Something like that, going downwards. Going downwards. You see that? You see that? Exactly. It's either we see something like that, then we sell. You sell on this second leg of the M. Or you can see a head and shoulder. A head and shoulder looks like this. A head and shoulder looks like this. So you know it's a mother with her two twins. A mother with her two twins. So you know. It's like that. That's the head and shoulder. So this is a shoulder, this is a head, this is a shoulder. It is a person, a complete person. Or you can say this is a mother, these are two twins of the mother. So this is where you take the trades on the second shoulder. Just like here. This is where you take the trades on the second leg of the M. You understand? You understand? So these two, what do they look like? Let me show you. I'm sure you already know what they look like, but I feel like showing you. So let me draw this side. And a W formation, it will be like this. I'm sure you know what a W looks like. But just for in case of those who don't understand, let me just draw it. I hope you guys will use this information for the better, to improve yourselves, you know. To improve yourself. Don't forget to subscribe on that button there, and also click the notification bell to be updated of every upload that I make. I'm gonna be making more uploads, by the way. So I'm drawing a head and shoulder and a reversal head and shoulder, by the way. Reversal head and shoulder of course is the opposite of this one. Now this is the head. This is the head. Now this is the shoulder going up. Guys, use this information for your trading journey. Use this information for your trading journey. So my screen is full there. I ran out of space to draw, but anyways, as you can see, these are for buy. Now these are for sell. So you know that what is an M is an opposite for a what? It's an opposite for a W. What is a reversal head and shoulder? It's an opposite for what? For a head and shoulder. You understand what I mean? So this is it, guys. Make sure that, guys, that you are subscribed on that button below. Click the notification bell to get notifications of my uploads from here going forwards. I'm gonna be sharing a lot of I'm gonna be sharing a lot of information about how to trade the forex market. Guys, I really appreciate you staying up to this far. This information is for you, and I'm so glad that you guys managed to stay up to this far. Click that button and be subscribed to support the channel, and also to make sure that you get notifications on every upload that I make. Cheers. Take care, guys. See you on the next episode.